Well, I think initially Penn State was a little slow out of the gate, but I think once we got success with honor and the collective started, we've really accelerated. And now we're starting to set the pace for some other people around the country in terms of what we're doing in terms of fundraising, as well as what we're doing off the field, creating internships, creating opportunities for student athletes to leverage their brand, leverage what they're doing, and then do it in a way that's consistent with the values of Penn State. One of the advantages is that we have an incredible brand. We have an incredible fan base. We have 750,000 living alumni, the largest alumni association in the world, and they're very passionate about this. And they're very passionate about doing things with us and doing successful honor, and that's kind of the core value that's been part of Penn State for many, many years. Well, I think if you look at our history, we've done things the right way. We have not handed bags of cash to recruits over the years. So now we have to re-educate our fan base to understand that NIL is now, this is reality, and it can benefit student athletes. It's not just about the full scholarship student athlete getting a lot of money. The vast majority of the athletes we have are on partial or no scholarships. They're paying to compete at Penn State, and now we're allowed to do things for these student athletes. And I think that's the disadvantage that we've got to kind of get people over that hump. Well, I think the reality is you can do things for student athletes. A guy who's coming has a year left, who might be a 5th round pick. If he comes back, he may improve to a 2nd round pick. That's a lot of different money. It allows some of those guys to do things for their families. Maybe they may feel pressure for things at home that their family's struggling with. But I think the reality is, and we've all got to understand it, is the money in college sports has gotten so big that the student athletes are looking at coaches making the kind of money they're making. They're looking at multi-billion-dollar TV deals. They're looking at a college football playoff deal that's going to require them to play another 3 or 4 games. And at some point, you got to be realistic about it. If all the players for Penn State and Ohio State walk off the field right before the game, no one's going to stick around to watch the coaching staff play cornhole. The student athletes now understand that. So that's the reality where we are, and that's the reality we have to adjust to. And, for the student athletes to get a piece of it now, I don't have a problem with it anymore. Well, my dad always felt that student athletes should get some sort of stipend. I think he would be the first to say, let's not kid ourselves. The money has gotten so big that, it's only natural that the people that are putting themselves at risk actually get a part of it. Not that he necessarily liked it, but he was always realistic about those things.